Sitting alongside him, the 82 of Zeke Sloan. Green aloft, let's go. Let's get it in the books. 20 on the board. Jennings got the start he wants, so did Heinrich. Hayden on the inside, round the top we go. Sloan is one of them. Back straight we go, first lap. These are the co-drivers. What are the main drivers going to do? 19 from home. Jennings leads, Heinrich second. At the moment, Bansmere on the inside. Got taken more than 1 point, swallowed by Shaw. Sorry, in the 68, that'd be Zach Sloan, is it? That'd be Lincoln, sorry. Back to Bansmere, back to the 41 car, which is Robbie Gorman. Hayden on the inside of the 8 car, which is Darren Brumfield. Brumfield will remember that. So Jennings running away, out in front. Streetstock's putting on a great racing tonight here. Car number 12 is Joe Aston. Car 75 also in the mixers here is Mark Riley. As Aston bounces off the wall. So back straight we go, watching our leader. Heinrich now coming up as we've got one planted into the concrete. From the bottom of car, the 56, the one that's starting to peel backwards. So Jamie Owens, the 56, may have to do a little bit of panel beating before it goes. Jennings runs away, Greenell off turn 4 this time. Heinrich sizes him up. Hayden on the inside as well, car won't turn. So back straight we go, Heinrich on the inside, this time they hits that rut, that stands it up. Lincoln thought, well, what the is all that about? And no intention to do that deliberately, racing incident. Back straight we go, the 3 wide, no beg your pardons here boys and girls. 3 wide into 3 and 4, normally doesn't go. Emma Bansmere is all in this. Also we got the 71 car, now that is Chris Hayden. Banging his way through on the inside, Lincoln's going backwards. As we've got a tangle here, flat right rear for the 75 car. Yep, that's flat. So of course the 75 car would be Mark Riley. So Riley will call it a day. Still be 12 from home. This is only the first 20 laps. We've got another 20 yet to go. So Jennings, Heinrich, Bansmere, back to Hayden. That's Chris Hayden. In the 71 car, back to the next one in the order, which will be the 8 car, which is the Gorman entry. Robbie Gorman. Sorry, not the Gorman entry, sorry, I do apologise. It'll be Darren Brumfield. So Brumfield and Hayden never coming together. Bansmere nearly kissed the concrete. So Ball did kiss the concrete. A little bit of panel beating to be done. Jennings will put him a lap down. Up into turn 3 and 4, Heinrich still sitting there for second. Back to third at the moment, which is Darren Brumfield. Back to the next one of Hayden on the inside. That's a get out of the way. Don't think you'll find that was intentional. I think that was just a racing incident. Emma Bansmere, the next one back in the order. Back to Lincoln. They go around Dennis Bald. Joe Aston also impressing me this one. Also car number 14 as well mixed in amongst this, which is Brian Hayden. So we're still 7 away from home. Our leader, Mark Jennings, still leads the way. Heinrich still second at the moment. Back a long way back to Hayden on the inside. Will he get it done this time? He will on the inside. Jennings is slowing a little bit. We're now going to go 2-3 wide, mind you, 5 from home. Jennings is probably not used to driving this car. I believe he had a run with it last weekend down at Premier Speedway. Henry gets shifted aside by the 8 car at Brumfield. On the front stretch we go. Oh! Jennings comes out the worst of all that. Caution on the racetrack. B drivers, Heinrich and Jennings, they kiss fenders. Nothing in it. There we go, we'll set them loose. This time, back straight we go. Jennings the leader, have a look on the inside. Heinrich's getting shoved aside. That is by Brumfield. Lincoln, the next one in the order. Watching on Joe Aston now, being the big surprise packet in this one. Car number 12. One being spat off the racetrack, which is Travis Shaw. Spat off the racetrack, caution on the racetrack. Why? We've got one into almost the concrete. They're in turn number 1 and 2. Trying to spot out who it is. Scary. B drivers get to start them where they finish. Let's go. Jennings away. Got the start he wanted to. Brumfield's going to give him chase. Heinrich around the outside. Aston turns Sloan around. In fact, Sloan's going to go, let's do a Gary Brazier, shall we? But the Brazier move hasn't worked. Back straight we go. You realise that after, goes, damn. Heinrich around the outside, though we're watching this 3-2 from home. Jennings always got to make this as the widest car that he can. Help his co-driver, help the A-driver on the inside this time. Back straight, drag race. That's Brumfield on the inside. Jennings tries to fight back. Can't do so. So Brumfield now a leader. Back to Jennings. Back to the next one in the order, which would be Lincoln. So Colin Lincoln, position number 3. Back to Heinrich. Checkered flag comes out. So top 4 work. So the battle continues between Hayes, Brumfield, Sankey and Heinrich. Set, we're away. So we're 20 laps. This way they go, Flatman back straight. Up against the concrete. Bear is also one of those ones who've gone backwards. Used to seeing Bear go forwards. Not this time. Been caught in this. Brumfield your leader. Back to the next one. That is of course also Brumfield. Sorry, Hayes is your leader. Brumfield for second. Back to Sankey. Flatman now coming on through. Heinrich. Back to Barton. Back to the 41 car of Forrest. Back to the next gaggle of cars, car number 18 of Ferguson. Bear now on the inside, Bansmere to the top. Andrews is also one in there as well that's coming on through the pack. Lloyd Wallace, and at the tail at the moment, the 75 car of Polly. Back straight we go, the battle's on for about 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th. Heinrich's the one in there as well. Flatman's in there getting short back and sides from Barton. So Barton on the front straight this time. He'll go to the outside of the Flatman car. But mind you, he's got Sankey there as well, Rick Sankey in the 68. So no matter which way he's gone, he's going to be boxed in. Bear now starting to get away from Ferguson. Bansmere's also been attached to the rear of that car, 15 from home. So out in front, Hayes is your leader. Back to the next one of Brumfield. Flatman, next one in the order. Back to Barton. Heinrich, next one back behind them. So Heinrich's got a little bit of work to do. Anthony Bear's also bringing the next freight train with him. That includes Bansmere, Ferguson and Wallace in that order. So Flatman still trying to go around a Brumfield. They're nearly 3 wide into turn 1 and 2, mind you, ladies and gentlemen. Just as we say that, Barton on the inside just taps that throttle just a little bit harder, just to get it to settle nicely onto the front straight. Brumfield goes back a spot. Barton now to second. Flatman now going on through as well. Back to Heinrich, the next one in the order. So Brumfield's gone from second to about 5th in a couple of corners, so obviously the car is not handling right. Heinrich's going to make them pay as well, but out in front at the moment, car number 8 of Paul Hayes. And as we say that, Andrews pulls infield. So Hayes, then back to Barton. So Daniel Barton, back to Flatman, back to Brumfield. Heinrich, the next one, as we've got one going out towards the concrete. Sankey. Bear makes them pay. Forrest is going backwards. Obviously hit something coming out of turn number 2. Unsettled the car. So it took. It's unsettled it. As the 75 car of Polly pulls infield. Still your leader is Paul Hayes. Barton's giving chase. Still laps maybe on his side. It's the only thing that could go for him. Maybe. Forrest now calls it a day too. Hayes is on the grass. He's trying to defend. Trying to defend it as best he can. But he's got Barton all over him. On the front stretch this time, the Waterloo Wreckers. 5 next time by, 5.5 back straight. Barton's going to go through, he's going to charge to the inside. There's nothing Hayes can do. Race him hard, that's into the corner. Run him up track, does so. Great racing by Daniel Barton. Just as we say that, Heinrich goes infield as well. Laps are going to be on not some of these cars' side, including Sankey, Bear, Bansmere and Wallace. Laps are not going to help him get to the front. Barton, we go back to Flatman, still 3rd. Hayes is still there, but he's a long way back. He's dropping back. So Flatman back to Brumfield. Car starting to run out of legs. Bear and Wallace, they know each other's racing style. Wallace just leaning on the back of the Bear car. On the front stretch, still 3 to go. Our leader, Barton, will come up in the back of the Ferguson car. Back to Hayes, Flatman. That's your top 3. Forget the rest. Brumfield, Wallace on the inside of Sankey. Mind you, Bear's gone back a few spots. Not the best 9 for Anthony Bear at the racetrack. White flag out, 1 lap from home. Our leader, here he goes. Car 71, Daniel Barton. Hayes will get second, Flatman for 3rd. Lloyd Wallace getting there as well. Back to Sankey, Bansmere, Ferguson. Bear was also one of those guys at the tail. How about it, folks? Car 71. Daniel Barton.